Well, good afternoon, everyone. So it's just a few days before Christmas 2020, and I thought I'd give you some gift ideas for that special mechanic, that special mechanic person in your life. So here's a couple of things. This is tools that Rody and myself have bought throughout 2020, and we've thought these are a couple of the most useful tools we've bought this year. So anything we've got here, I think most of them are off of Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description. You can check them out yourself. So we've used them on a day-to-day basis and thought, oh, that's brilliant. And most of them are not that expensive. So the first one is this one from Sealey. Let me see, we'll focus in. So it's model, what does that say? Alpha Kilo 2290. Now this is just a simple little wire stripper, but it's absolutely fantastic. So the background to this story, there was a rep came up from Dingbro to see Rody, and he handed one in, and at the time Rody paid £10 for it because it was on promotion, and I said to Rody, oh, we'll never use that. Well, was I wrong? Because the uses of this thing are brilliant, because you know these other ones that's got the clamp, I'll put it in the outtakes. It's quite hard to get access when you're on the car, but this little thing does brilliant. So you just unclip it like that, and you've got the various sizes of for the wire gauge to go in there. So I think it goes from, wait, it'll tell me in the back, there's no point me guessing here. So is it 0.5? 0.5 to 6 millimeters with an indent measure of 0 to 50 millimeters. Don't know what that means, but so it's that first one there, so tells you everything about it there. So Roddy's not here at the moment, so I just thought I'd find this old bit of wire. So you just clamp it in like that, and you just find the one that does yours. And there you go. Oh, that's a good tatty bit of wire. But anyway, brilliant, absolutely fantastic. Can't recommend it highly enough. Now I got it. The prices started to go up this thing because it's that popular. So I got it on Amazon. I think it was £16 I paid for it. But there you go, fantastic. So the next thing I bought this year was a HeadTorch. Now this is quite expensive actually. So this is called an LEDLenser. What model number is it? I don't know. But the reason I bought this one, this was £97 by the way, and it charges via USB there at the corner. Now it claimed for a long battery life, and indeed it does. So see it when you got it on the bright mode, it lasts 12 hours, and it does that then some. So the battery life is phenomenal, and it's always very difficult to let you see battery how good a torch is. So that's on the second setting, and you can adjust the width of the lens. So wait a minute. So that's at spot, and then you can go wide and spot, and you can also rotate this up and down for various angles. And you wouldn't actually believe how often you actually use that just to adjust your head. So sorry about that. There's the light output there, and you've also got this gauge in the back that you can turn the light up and down. And I think if you can give it a kind of turbo boost by pressing and holding that. I think that's how we do it. Oh no, I think we do it with the torch at the side. So press and hold it. That's it off. That's the first setting, that's the second setting. If we press and hold it, it goes super bright. There we go. So that is really bright, but I think you maybe get 8 hours out of that setting. But I can't recommend this torch highly enough. But as I said, it is expensive at £97, but well worth it. Especially like myself, or any YouTubers who want to make videos. Everybody knows that if you get plenty of light on it, it makes for better videos. So that's that there. Plus also this battery pack disconnects from it. And you can put it, they give you another bit cord, so you can put it into your side belt. So you can see this one's been used. I've been using it for about 3 months, and some people maybe bother them having it on their head, but it doesn't bother me. My grandfather was a miner, so that's why I was used to it. So there you go, it's in the DNA. So £97, well worth it. Now the next thing, so here we go. It's a set, it's called CT 1119, and it's a 5-piece ring spanner set. Now let's see if I can show you the video here. So what these spanners are actually good for is, you know, when you're doing a serpentine belt and you need that to get into the automatic adjuster or tensioner, These are brilliant for that. So it gives you plenty of length to get some purchase on it, to get some leverage on it, and brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So I bought them and my friend bought them, and then somebody else bought them as well when I recommended it. And Nelson, the quality is pretty good, pretty impressive on them. So it's not a thing you'll use often, but when you need to use it, as you know, you just want the right tool in hand to do the job, and this one certainly does it. So put that one away. We'll get the next thing if I can find it. But then I'll come back to you. So the next thing on the list is a Draper 6-piece long reach hook and pick set. So I had a short set of this for a while, but we just went and bought them the other day, and these are good as well. So this is £10 off of Amazon. Have I got a number there? There's a number at the bottom there. 206219. So they're 24, I think they're 24 centimetres long. Let's see. So there it's there, so that's just a little pick. But that, see when you're working about the engine bay and you want to just, you can't get your fingers to it, you can just go down and unhook it. You can get various sizes. They're good for reaching down and moving wire harnesses and that kind of thing. So what I'll actually do, we're going to try and get an even longer set than that, just maybe 24 centimetres, so that's about a foot in it. So maybe something a couple of feet long would even be better. So brilliant for £10, cannot grumble at that. So put that to the side. Well, here's it. I just got sent a little Christmas card here this morning from my friend Igor at Cars Exposed. Thank you very much, Igor. And there we go. Good man. So I'd love to have sent you one back, my friend, but I'll not be in time. But it's much appreciated. So there's his. Go and check out his channel. Lovely fella. So the next thing here, we just bought this, just arrived yesterday. So it's called US Pro, quite good make them, a fuel retriever syringe. So I've seen Leon for Budget and Leggett, he has something similar. So I'll take out the packet and let you see it. So there it is there. So it's a 1.5 litre syringe, and it's for extracting or inputting diesel or petrol when you want to refill the fueling system. So when Leon done his review, he had done one, I think it was, Leon, you can chime in the chat, my friend, but I can't remember what price it was. I looked up, but it was quite more expensive than this. But this was £30 off of Amazon. So the reason we bought this, we were trying to bleed up a Ford Focus the other day there, and oh, murder. So we're going to give this a whirl and see what it does. So it comes with various adapters. So it says it's for the Vauxhall PSA and Ford group. So you can see this bit here goes on to the end. This is like the main adapter bit, and everything else just clicks into that. You'll have recognised that off Peugeot and Ford and everything like that. They give you a universal lead, and then they give you these little connections too. So that's like reducers go to the filter, and they give you these pieces as well. Now, some of them just look like the top of a Ford fuel filter, so you can use them as well. So for £30, if it saves you getting diesel everywhere and getting the car started quicker, it's a bargain, because one thing you don't want is extended crank on a diesel car, because it just wears the pump. So I'm recommending this simply just because of the price. I just said it, I thought that was a good price for £30, and it's going to make the job clean and tidy. The other thing is you can turn this bit here. So once you've extracted some fluid and you see check it out, you then turn this here, that turns here, and that stops it. So it stops the diesel leaking out. So it's a quite clean and efficient method. The last item they've purchased is good. So this is made by, there we go, Proxxon. So this is a 3/8 ratchet. Now it's just a normal ratchet. It's smooth mechanism. I actually quite like using it. But the secret to this one, it's also twist handle. So see when you twist the handle, it keeps going round like that. So when we bought it at first, we thought we wouldn't actually use it that often, because it's like, you know, when you go and start a nut and you can't get the ratchet mechanism because the nut's so loose. So you just get the nut on it and you can start winding it up like that, and then you can finish it off with the normal ratchet mechanism. So it's not a tool you use very often, but it is good. But we've actually ended up using it quite a lot because it's such a nice ratchet to use. And the other thing at the bottom, you've got this little 1/4 inch drive connector, so you can put your 1/4 inch drive on it, and that gives you a little bit of speed up the whole process because you can go back and forward like that quicker. Or you could also use a battery powered screwdriver and put it into that and turn it quicker. So that was about £35, but we like it. So, but it's just one of these when you're going to do a wee footery job. It'll be a bit of a time saver when the nut cannot catch on. So that's my recommendations this Christmas. So once again, I wish you all a Merry Christmas and see you in the new year. Cheers.